Hello everyone, I welcome you back to our channel Living It High. Let's do something new each day. Myself Deep, and today I would like to tell you about the beautiful city Istanbul, which I recently visited. Istanbul is a city located at the cusp of Europe and Asia, famous for its monuments, art, the Grand Bazaar, mouth-watering food, and its nightlife. Out of the must-visit places in Istanbul, the first in the list should be the famous Hagia Sophia Museum. Hagia Sophia. Hagia Sophia is an amazing historical architecture, so I would like to just place it high. It was built in 16th century by Byzantine emperor as a church, and then later in 15th century the Ottoman Empire converted this into an imperial mosque, and now it is a museum. So basically, when you're walking inside the monument, you can feel like traveling through time. The combination of Christian and Muslim architecture makes it unique from all the other museums of the world. The next in the list, the Blue Mosque. Sultanahmet Mosque, popularly known as the Blue Mosque, was constructed between 1609 to 1616 during the rule of Ahmed I. It is a historic mosque located in Istanbul. Hand-painted blue tiles adorn the mosque interior walls. If you visit the mosque at night, the exterior view of the mosque is breathtaking. The mosque bathes in blue as lights frame the mosque's 5 main domes, 6 minarets, and 8 secondary domes. The design is the culmination of 2 centuries of Ottoman mosque development. Next in my list would be the famous Basilica Cistern. The Basilica Cistern is the largest of several hundred ancient cisterns that lie beneath the city of Istanbul. It was built in 6th century during the reign of Byzantine Emperor Justinian. The name Basilica comes from the former religious structure on the site where the cistern was built. This cathedral-sized cistern is an underground chamber approximately 140 meters long and 70 meters wide and has a capacity to store 80,000 cubic meters of water. It is said that around 7,000 slaves were involved in the construction of the cistern. Popularly seen in many movies and also in famous James Bond movie From Russia with Love. The fourth place in my list to visit is the famous Dolmabahce Palace. Yes, the beautiful palace Dolmabahce was built in late 18th century by the empire's 31st Sultan, Abdulmajid. Previously, the Sultan and his family had lived at the Topkapi Palace, but as the medieval Topkapi was lacking in contemporary style, luxury, and comfort as compared to the palaces of the European monarchs, the Sultan decided to build a new modern palace. The site of Dolmabahce was originally a bay on the Bosphorus, which was used for the anchorage of the Ottoman fleet. The area was reclaimed gradually during the 18th century to become an imperial garden, much appreciated by the Ottoman sultans. It is from this garden that the name Dolmabahce was coined. The fifth one in the list, my friends, is the famous Galata Tower. The nine-story tower, almost 57 meters long, was the city's tallest structure when it was built in 13th century. In the 15th century, the tower was also used to hold prisoners. Galata Tower was later used as a watchtower to prevent enemy ships from entering the harbour. It took us 45 Turkish lira per person as an entry fee, which I initially felt not worth. But when you go to the top of the tower, the mesmerizing view of Bosphorus Strait, connecting the European and Asian culture with a stunning blue skyline, is worthy enough the money spent, apart from a 45-minute long wait in the queue to enter the tower. There is a restaurant and cafe on its top floors, which have views of Istanbul and the Bosphorus. Also located on the upper floors is a nightclub which also hosts a Turkish show. The sixth one in the list should be the famous Bosphorus Bridge. It is one of the three suspension bridges spanning the Bosphorus Strait in Istanbul. Bosphorus is a natural strait connecting the Black Sea and the Sea of Marmara, thus being a very strategic waterway. The bridge opens for the pedestrian only for the occasion of Istanbul Marathon conducted each year. I simply loved sitting beside the Bosphorus, feeling the breeze, the grandeur of the bridge connecting the two cultures of Europe and Asia, enjoying the delicious Turkish kumpir. At the seventh place, I would like to keep Topkapi Palace. The Topkapi Palace, now converted into a large museum, served as the main residence and administrative headquarters for the Ottoman sultans from 15th to 16th century. The term Topkapi means cannon gate. The palace is very well maintained, with constant renovations work being conducted from time to time. The palace complex consists of 4 main courtyards and many smaller buildings. We particularly found the palace kitchens very interesting in terms of the cuisines of Ottoman sultans, the kitchen gadgets and cutleries being used. The next one in the list is the Grand Bazaar. The Grand Bazaar is really a grand affair, and for a shopaholic like me, the time just flew away when I visited this place. Located at the walled street of Istanbul, consisting of around 5,000 shops, the Grand Bazaar will not let you go without emptying your pockets. An extraordinary historical trading place that hums with life. You will find shops of all kinds, from clothes to crockery, from gold to spices, almost everything. Turkish delights, Turkish cutlery like teacups, Turkish lamps, and Turkish plates are some of the worth buying items, but don't forget to bargain with the shopkeepers. The ninth in the list is Istiklal Street. The famous Istiklal Street, also known as Istiklal Avenue, is one of the most famous avenues in Istanbul, visited by nearly 3 million people in a single day over the course of the weekends. The street is 1.4 kilometers long, which houses boutiques, music stores, bookstores, art galleries, cinemas, theaters, libraries, cafes, pubs, nightclubs with live music. The next and the last in the list would be the Taksim Square. Taksim Square is a monument made of stone and bronze and was brought from Rome to Istanbul in the memory of Turkey independence. Taksim is a main transportation hub and a popular destination for both tourists and residents of Istanbul. Istiklal Street also ends at this square, and you will also see a nostalgic tram that runs from the square along the avenue. It is worth taking a picture inside the tram or hanging off it. The square is always full of people from all over the world, and you will definitely enjoy your evening at the square with the chestnuts kiosk seen everywhere in the corner. Thanks for watching our videos, and please do not forget to like and subscribe our channel Living It High.